Hi everyone, it's Sheila from Punching Oval Starseed Reflections. Today is a full moon in 20 degrees Aries, and that's October the 13th, 2019. So I thought I would do a little card reading and ceremony. And I was going to say the full moon might have some challenges this time because it's squaring Pluto, but it's also in a trine to Jupiter, which is a benefic planet for us. So that's one of the fortunate aspects. So there should be plenty of opportunities, even though there's maybe some stresses and boundaries that come up because Neptune is also sextiling Saturn, which is in Capricorn. So, but Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, which is usually about beginnings and raring to go. And so even though it's a full moon and we do releases, which I did one before I started the video today, I did a burning bowl ceremony. I wrote down some things that I wish to release and have over with. And but you gotta remember that Aries also is about beginnings. So this is also a full moon of beginnings. Now I also found I found a cleansing prayer. I'm not going to do it while I'm trying to do the singing bowl, which I am now choosing to cleanse. Okay, I'm going to say S. We are now choosing to release ourselves and release any and all thought forms, beings, situations, and energies that are no longer of service to our highest good and greatest good across all planes of our existences, across all universes, across all lifetimes. I ask that all energies that are less than love be transmuted for the highest good of all, and so be it, from your luminous. I want to call in our spirit guides, mine, yours, and unconditional love. And I want to call in the archangels and our guardian angels and God's source, universe, that they be with us and help me to give a message that might help someone in this time. Thank you. I thank you, spirit guides. I also have one more, the full moon release. Well, my spirit guides just say, let's save that for when we're done. So I want to talk a little bit about the stones. I felt very, like I have a beautiful yellow-orange citrine cluster. Just look how you can even see the color down inside. You can see it as the cluster. And it says that citrine can stimulate your mental power and help you to focus, so that it can activate both your mind and body. It can bring out happiness, joy, and positivity into life by eliminating the negative energies and vibes. Who doesn't need that a lot of times, right? Especially this year's been really trying with a lot of the different energies, but I believe in 2020 that things are going to start opening up, and as long as we're doing the work, we have to be doing the work. So citrine is one of the crystals that does not accumulate or hold on to negative energy. In fact, it transforms negativity into positive energy. So how beautiful is that? And of course, I have the rainbow moonstone with us, since this is the full moon. And about it, it says that I thought I'd read. I have it with me each time with the moon, new and full moon reading, but it says that it is thought to bring balance, harmony, and hope while enhancing creativity, compassion, endurance, and inner confidence. Rainbow moonstone is believed to help strengthen intuition and psychic perception, especially offering us visions of things that aren't immediately obvious to us. I was going to say also citrine is one of the stones of Aries too. I think it's why I was so drawn to it. And the next one I happened to pick, this is sunstone, which actually happens to be one of the stones for Libra. And I actually also have a Merkaba sunstone protection stone. I guess I kind of said that off. It'd be a sunstone Merkaba stone. But I'm not quite getting it in there. If I hold it in my hand, well, I can't quite get it where I want it. There we go. And it says it removes codependency, alleviates depression, helps with the nervous system. It can help with those with chronic sore throats. It can help with ulcers. It can help and restore and strengthen cartilage issues, relieves rheumatism, and removes depression. So it also for protection, energy, and health. It's for our root, sacral, and solar plexus. Like I said, it can be sunstone, of course, for Leo too. Leo and Libra. So, sorry. I'm trying to find. There we go. So I thought I would do a full moon tarot spread. And the very first thing says about releasing things you should be letting go of in your life. So this is actually reversed, and it is the Three of C, which would be the Three of Cups. Can I have some clarification on that? The Chariot. So maybe we have had a time of when we were celebrating, that maybe the celebrating had been over and we were stuck in a certain energy, that now we're supposed to start moving past and going towards something else. Maybe we were like stuck in good times that maybe is not there anymore, and it was wishful thinking. So what can we look forward to? What's happening next for us? So what things should we be holding close to us? What should we be retaining? Spirit guides, Spirit, speak to me. Help me to help people. Whoops. And what would we call? So we have Demon Cat. So I'm wanting to know why the devil is something that we should be retaining, because it's usually something that we should be letting go of. So retaining, so maybe, and then we also got the Hierophant also, but in reverse. So if we have chosen to overcome codependency, addictions, and such, we need to retain that part of everything and have the structure. Maybe the structure is like starting to fall out between us and feels like these things are coming back, but retain, hold on to your sense of will and forage ahead in what it is that you need to do. Don't give up. Don't give up, Spirit guides say. Sorry about that. My video just stopped in the middle of that. So sorry about that. But next thing was about our surroundings and how the world around you is affecting you. Actually, we got the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. So I'm saying a great epiphany is going to be coming to you. You're going to be feeling like you've been set on fire, and you should be able to move ahead in what it is this great epiphany is that the spirits lead you to. And the next one is what you should be giving to others. So, sometimes, it should be a balance of give and take, going back and forth between us. I mean, sometimes it's going to be more than others. We have Sky Kitten. So maybe some playfulness, some energetic, lively playfulness, dancing, being outside, sharing ourselves with others. Even if we feel vulnerable, we should start showing those closest to us our vulnerable side and try to draw close again. And the next one is, so there can be something that's going to be beginning soon, Spirit. What is going to be beginning soon that we need to know? Wow. Alright. So I have the Sky King, which is the King of Swords. The Eight of Sky, which is the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Fire, which is the Nine of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is there's going to be someone wisdom, which is from the middle one, who will be able to help us with our thought process, maybe even our own self. We just need to realize that we're not totally trapped like we think we are, that we can get loose from these thoughts that's in our mind, give up those old thought patterns and everything, and maybe there's some people that we can be in conference with, who we can brainstorm with to move on ahead, because this is the fire part, so this is spiritual, but also the action part. How can this help us to gain action on what we want to do next? And then, what should our lesson be at this point in time for this full moon, Aries, October 2019? What is the lesson? What should we be learning, Spirit? The greatest, highest good of all, unconditional love. Well, actually, learning, because we have the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. So, weighing our options, but I also got the Tower. So, if we can't make up our minds to see, then the universe may use something. This don't have to be bad, because this is also has to do 1 plus 6 is a 7, which is a lot of times spiritual. Sometimes it can be outside forces that cause us to deal with the spiritual side of ourselves, because sometimes until we hit that rock bottom, we don't understand that we have that spiritual side too that we need to be dealing with, and not just the everyday things of food and work and such. I mean, we have those things, but that's not the only thing there is. We have a spiritual life too. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you can tell me about why we got the Tower, and what is the lesson that we should learn from this at this time? Spirit, give me an answer for this, please. I thank you, Spirit Guides, for doing that. I thank everyone, Spirit Guides. It's been highest good. It's good of everyone. Well, that's too many. Alright, so I got the Magician, that he's in reverse. So it's all about learning to manifest the life that you want. Somehow you're blocking yourself from doing that. Sorry, everyone. And I always feel like, even though it's not Mercury retrograde yet, I'm telling you, it feels like it already. Today's been really with the Aries full moon. It's, even though I don't have any Aries in my chart, but my Capricorn is my rising sign, my Capricorn is in Saturn, all these planet things are happening. I have been weepy today and feeling kind of down, but I still wanted to put this together. I still wanted to share love and insight as much as I could. I'm just saying, maybe we're blocking ourselves. We need to we need to turn this Magician around and manifest the life that we want. See, yeah, we just gotta learn not to get burned by things we don't need to be doing. We need to realize what those things are and learn the lessons that they have for us. Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes, there's so many choices, and sometimes we just have to wait it out. But then sometimes we need to take action too. See, the Death in reverse. We're ready to come back. We just got to learn those lessons and put them into use. Why my phone keeps wanting to cut out on me when I'm trying to film this. But it is. But what I got was number 38, which is an 11. But I got healed the ouch. So maybe there is a lot of different pain and things, but things that we need to heal it, and we need to leave things we don't need anymore in the past so that we can move on to a brighter future and just share the love, unconditional love, and ride the wave, but it's in reverse. That's a 14, which is 5. It's change. We're definitely coming out as something. And on the bottom of the deck there, Number 44, Sheila's number. Strength. We just need to have some strength. Sometimes we may feel like we're carrying the weight of the world upon us, but we just remember the universe has our back, and we have soul family, and we can call upon to help us. And look, in all the earth we can begin to grow something else. Also going pulling from the Rebel Deck Oracle. Advice from the Spirit for this full moon in Aries. What would the Spirit have to tell us from our Rebel Deck Oracle? No, so tell me to slow down, take my time, be appreciative, gratitude. Oh, it's the thing about sharing love. I know I have so much information inside, but there's times like it just seems like I can't bring it out the way I want to. This is like I said, punching over star seed reflections, because I'm still in a learning process. This is all new for me. It's getting me out of my shell and to share my knowledge with others. Too tight. Okay, it's giving me 2. Yeah. 43 a 7, 45 a 9. Come to life in Pandora's gift. There's a gift to be found in coming back to life, of being vulnerable, of putting yourself out there, of knowing that you can do it. The universe has you. It will show you so many things. It will bring gifts to you that you never even thought possible, if we will just, have a higher vibration and have ourselves open up. Don't forget to protect yourself too, spiritually. It's important. And then I'm going to pull one more special message from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. And this one I will probably read for you. Just always seems to have such wisdom in this, and all the Atlanta Fairchild cards and the way that she writes in her guidebooks are just like, wow. I think we had that one before. Is that the right one, Spirit, or do? And on the bottom of the deck, let your world spin on its axis, just like I said. Sometimes we just need to turn things upside down, get out of our comfort zone, just like I'm trying to do, and be there for Spirit to use us to help others. I think I had this one the last time I used this, but 34 is a 7. Blessing of the Kata bestowed. See it there? Their Kata blowing in the wind, sending her messages and stuff out into the world to help others also. And then 13, which is a 4, stability, your family life, grace in full flight. And there's messengers, the birds, bringing us messages. And if I think there's also birds up in the top in this one too. So 34, I'll read the beginning part. Look, I went right to it. And I'll take my glasses off again because it's easier for me. And blessing of the Kata bestowed. In your heart, a desire for union grows, an impulse to move deeper into love's embrace. As you open your heart, I'm able to gift you with my healing balm and blessing. It is never too late for love. It's never too late for joy. It's never too late for connection. As my blessing vests in your heart, a path will open up for you, leading you into love's expansive landscape. You are worthy of such a blessing, and shall be safe in the joys of its embrace. And then the next one was 13. Grace in full flight. Within you is a sacred rebel who dares to dream of a more beautiful world. You believe in inspiration and you trust in hope. How I adore that dreaming, daring, hopeful heart of yours. With my help, your heart can grow wings and soar. Your time has come. There is a time when it's a time, your time. It is the right time for an idea to come to fruition, for something miraculous and yet tangible and concrete to happen. Something is finally coming to life in you, in your world. You've learned that it is only through conscious action combined with true surrender that grace can truly take full flight. And when this happens, it's breathtaking. There's no limit to what grace renders possible. This is the realm of the miraculous, the rebirth of that you may have thought truly lost, the pathway opening up where it once was blocked, barred, denied, or even invisible to you. This is the right thing, the right person, and the right time, all falling into place effortlessly. It is a cosmic green light saying, yes, move ahead, now it's time. Even if it seems as though you are losing the very thing you want to hold on to by letting go, do it anyway. If you try to maneuver events, you'll just get in the way. Let go with patience, patience, just like the card over here. Trust and serenity. You'll see the unthinkable happening in the most beautiful of ways, in perfect timing. This is the masterstroke of the divine artist. It will be worth any effort applied to become effortless so that grace can happen. It wants to happen now. Be determined to allow it. So just like that said, patience, and strengthen that. We add patience in this card along with the wisdom card. We have riding the wave and heal the ouch. Now I will go back and read. And I send out many blessings and much love and everything to everyone here. You all mean so much to me. You'll never know what this means to me, how much I'm growing and how much I appreciate my soul family, Danny G at Northern Comfort Tarot, and his twin flame, Brooke, Empress of Duality, my precious Jessica at Whispers of Grace Healing, and my other mentor, Jai, at Channel for Grace. I really love you all so much, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Ellie and Dewey, how much you guys mean to my heart, and my soul sister, Cara. You guys you mean so much to me. So I'm going to close out with this full moon release. This full moon, we release that which no longer serves us. We release all the pain, all the blocks that kept us from the connection to the divine. We cut the cords connecting us to trauma from our past lives. We start anew today, free of guilt, hurt, and self-bondage that keeps us from manifesting, there that is about the manifesting, the life that we desire, and so it is. So many blessings. I love you guys so much. Thank you.